Some would say I've lived many lives. I was once a police officer and also a used car salesman. When I met my wife, Becky, I knew I couldn't go on living the mundane. She awoke something in me that was always there, I guess. It was time to let it out. We set out to tour all 50 states and sell my first book and new album along the way. Right out of the gate, I got to open for the legendary Charlie Daniels Band. This is what my life was supposed to be. I was finally living my dream. Along the way, we picked up Slater. He's an amazing guitar player and the perfect fit for this crazy traveling circus. As cities passed by and shows got smaller and smaller, I was starting to believe that playing with the Charlie Daniels Band may have been the pinnacle of this ride. Life on the road isn't easy. When you're sharing 300 moving square feet with your bandmate and wife, things get tense fast. But for whatever reason, call it ambition or stupidity or call it pure desperation, we kept driving. I hope it's all worth it.
Relapse is my book. Revival is my new record. It's a book and a record tour, and I thought, in addition to it being Becky's wish, it'd be cool to like bring guitars into bookstores and beers. So we've been on the road now almost 12 months. Don't try me. God. I'm the songwriter. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're gonna be late.
This is a college
Oh, look
town.
at that.
Look at this. Sit on there, Becky. Get right there.
Me? I can't play. All right, finish up. We need to get going.
To the bar.
You need to stop lollygagging. Let's go.
Every artist, every musician has had this experience where, you know, you want the room to be packed, but you show up and there's 5 people there. That's just part of the deal. It doesn't bother me.
Sage, look at this hippie.
Is this the name of the place? Oh my God.
Holy smokes.
Oh, shit.
This is not a bookstore. Stop, he's telling you to stop. Good God.
And just park here?
I don't know how anybody's gonna get through here.
Do you want to run up and talk to the owner and see where they want us to park?
No.
Can you go ask the owner where we should park?
I guess.
Grace, hey, chill out.
Can you go out and talk to her?
Hey,
Hey, welcome.
how are you?
Hey, welcome to Mississippi.
Nice to meet you.
It's great to meet you. I've been looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I'm
me
loving the
too.
music. Yeah,
Cool,
absolutely.
cool.
Welcome.
Where should we park this big giant
Well,
thing?
we're gonna set that up over there.
We're gonna park over here.
Park in the parking lot area over there, and then
Like back in over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I wasn't sure how much equipment you had. If you wanted to set up out here, and then the car, or
yeah.
I have this area here too.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Let's get this thing over there and then we'll go from there. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
I need to back into a spot, but I need help.
Okay. Slater, you want to jump out and we'll both help? This is going to be a shit show for the ages right here.
Stop it.
Oh my God.
Quiet. Rob's does not want to come. Slater's discouraged about the size.
So she's got to back into here.
Yeah, I guess. Ridiculous. Turn. Keep going.
I'm good?
No.
Straighten.
I see Slater turning. Which way am I turning?
We got straight. Why
The other way.
now?
You're probably good now. She's something. A real danger behind the wheel.
Hey, get in here, get in here. Well, that couldn't be more embarrassing, trying to back up, park in front of everybody.
We're fine.
You only scraped the bottom of the RV once.
Well, I think we just go inside. What the hell was that?
That nightmare of a drive here is mild in comparison to what we go through every day. I mean, it's like Becky and I at odds at all times, no matter who's driving.
Oh, God.
What happened to the guitars?
I don't know.
They're soaking wet.
I don't know.
Something.
Who did
Hey,
that?
I drove really nicely, wasn't me.
Baloney.
Hi there, how
Nobody.
are you? Good. We had planned this bookstore several months ago, and we were under the impression that it was a bookstore. We would be doing a book signing with a small performance. Just about a half hour before coming, we got a text saying that they set up an outside courtyard patio setting for us. So the boys were specifically really discouraged today. How can I help you? Can I help you?
I think I can do this really quickly. I live on.
Okay.
I'm sure there's something more enjoyable to
Oh, no, you're
No,
fine.
that's okay. We're gonna sit up in that back corner.
I'm really camera shy.
So you guys will sit up here. I don't know why I should put that there, because there's two of you performing, but maybe she doesn't realize that.
Are you Robert?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Jerry.
Very nice to meet you. Hi.
Where are you from, Robert?
Originally Pennsylvania, but we were in Nashville for a while doing music and stuff, and then Becky got sick, my wife, with cancer, an aggressive form of breast cancer, and it was really, you know, as you might imagine, something that turned our lives upside down.
Sure.
So our family and everything is in PA, and we went back there just to obviously focus on her care and her treatment, and that was my only priority. She had other ideas, though. Even if she was not going to make it, which was a realistic possibility, she showed no fear, just the utmost courage, faith, tenacity. She's so unsinkable, and she actually asked that she could see the whole country if it's the last thing she did, all 50 states. And man, I made it my mission to try and make that happen. And
So here you are.
this is it, 50 states, all 50 states in 1 year. All 50 states in 1 year. So we have a new book, a new record, and Becky's doing much, much better. So I couldn't be happier.
These little places that are mom and pop stores, that's where the passion is. They're all about the partying, the drinking, the having a great time, but when it comes down to work, sometimes it's a little difficult to get them to come out. It's not always priority on their list.
There's always a last minute change. You know, my expectation was we're gonna come in here, shake some hands with people, talk to whatever reporters show up, and like, you know, for what? The two people who show up to the bookstore? So you guys wanna hear a special tune I wrote, since you know the Becky story and the inspiration from this tour. I wrote this song called Don't Wanna Lose You, which was just a song for me. It wasn't a song I wrote for promoting or anything like that. And after she got better, it just came to realize how many people don't get better and how much need there is, and also how many people really stepped up and did amazing things to help us out, doctors, family, some of my fans, etc. You know, we're rolling around the country 10,000 miles a month in an RV that gets 6 miles per gallon. And that's when I'm driving. When she's driving, it's like 2 miles per gallon at best.
Stop.
At best, trust me.
Remember, you were women in your audience.
That's right, that's right. I get us there on time. That's what's important.
Last night, I saw the moon. It made me think about you. was changing, just like you always do. And it was silver and blue. A shooting star. Make a wish, but don't tell anyone. Because my sky's falling down. You don't wanna see me right now, 'cause God help me work it out. But I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna lose you now. We see life in reverse, and I swear this gift is just a curse. Call at 2 a.m. Say I'm sorry, well it just got worse. And I'll play it over and over and over in my head. So don't tell me it's over, 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 if you can't say when. 'Cause man, you can't say when. My sky's falling down. You don't wanna see me right now, 'cause God help me work it out. But I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna lose you now. I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna lose you. I won't lose you now. We met a couple good people, and that's awesome, and we had a good time. But in fairness, this wasn't the place we were even booked at.
No, we were booked here. The pictures online were not this place. So this was quite a surprise.
For the record, I expected all of this.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He's usually right.
All right. It's just getting a little old. There's no way to characterize a day in the life of this. One day, we're, you know, on Fremont Street in Vegas. Literally the next, we're on Bourbon Street. Becky was making out with the guy who played for the Boston Celtics. Me and Slater were hanging out with a couple of severely cross-eyed Siamese midgets. And I think everybody back at home thinks we're on perpetual vacation, but it isn't that. The road is really, 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 really hard.
Do you want me to help you back in?
I mean, this is probably gonna be hell.
There's a tree over there. Holy fuck, right here.
Rob, I'm looking at it.
Okay. You're gonna hit that fucking tree. Oh my God, you're gonna hit that tree.
Yeah, you
You're
guys
gonna hit that tree. Stop.
Are we in?
We are
I don't
in.
think so.
I think we're great.
No, we're not. We're on the street.
No, we're not. I think we're good.
No, we're not. Amazingly, the thing about Becky, I wrote this book, Relapse, okay? And in this book, this dude, he drinks too much. He's kind of a wild child. He marries this girl like right off the bat because he had just gotten divorced and he's lonely. And the girl he marries is a whitewater rafting guide, okay? And she takes him on this crazy adventure to the North Country in Maine where all hell breaks loose. And they just about get divorced. But the thing that keeps them together is she gets cancer, okay? I wrote all of that before I met Becky. When I met Becky, she was a professional whitewater rafting guide. She took me on an adventure there where I got roofied and left for dead in the North Woods. And I was so upset. I mean, we were on the brink of divorce. And then she got cancer, just like the book. It's Becky who was the impetus, who we thought she was dying. This is what she wanted. So this is what I'm doing. This ain't perpetual vacation. This requires even more sacrifice than the day job thing. Becky is deeper waters than we all know.
What she is the kindest, most tenacious, unsinkable, beautiful person in the whole entire world, who 2 years ago was diagnosed with a really aggressive and difficult to treat form of cancer. She inspired my new novel, Relapse, and my new record, Revival. She also inspired me in ways that I cannot possibly exemplify here in words. So let's have a round of applause for this incredible person. She would come out here.
I was 26 at the time. We received the diagnosis late at night, and our whole life changed. Too young to even think about the possibility of not being here or being able to pursue my dreams or aspirations or having a family. It really was a scary thing. We started going to doctor's appointments, and Rob was amazing. He went to every single doctor's appointment with me. He didn't miss a single one. The doctors gave us a diagnosis of a couple weeks or a couple months, and we really thought that that was the case, but I refused to give in to that. They tried to give us statistics and numbers of what my chances were, and we said we didn't want to hear them, that no matter what, I was just going to get better because I had a lot more to do. Rob was very encouraging, and he was like my backbone through it all. He would, anytime I would get down, he would build me up and say that you are so strong. You're the strongest person I know. You can climb a mountain. You can do this. The night before one of my really big surgeries, we were sitting out in the yard with our dog Gracie and looking up at the stars. And Rob asked me a really important question, something that you never hope to ask your wife. He said, what if this is it? What if tomorrow after the surgery we get bad news and you're not gonna be here long? As heartbreaking as that was, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And so I went into the house and I grabbed some of his manuscripts, which he had written but not shared with anybody except me, and some of his songs that he had written but had not produced yet. And I went out to him and I said, I want you to do this. I said, I may not have the chance to follow my dreams, so I want you to. I want you to finish these songs, and I want you to finish your book, and I want you to share it with people to inspire them the way you've inspired me.
The reality of living with your partner in an RV can be difficult. So if you get in any kind of argument or are frustrated at each other,
You're very, very bossy.
You're very confrontational.
it's so difficult to get your own space. and we fight quite a bit.
I asked for a Diet Coke and you didn't even give me that.
I got you a Diet
No, you didn't.
Stop.
You didn't?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I asked for a Diet Coke, I didn't even get that. That's the truth. And that happens all the time, to be quite honest.
When you're in an RV, it's not like going to, you know, you go to your end of the house, I go to mine. It's like you're still 5 feet apart, no matter what.
Being on the road with these guys is awesome and horrible. I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I've been playing guitar for like 13 years or something like that. Always had big aspirations to be a musician, and it's been a lifelong dream of mine to travel and do what I love all around the country and hopefully around the world someday. Rob and Becky had already started their 50-state, 52-week tour, Relapse Revival, and when they were coming through Green Bay, Wisconsin, they had played like 3 shows that day, and they were at their 3rd one, and Rob, as he tells me, was tired as hell, didn't want to do anything, and the lady at this bookstore was like, yeah, there's this place where every musician who comes into town goes to play, it's super cool, you should go play there. And Rob's just trying to be polite, he's like, yeah, maybe next time we're in town, we'll totally hit that place up. And she disappears for a little bit and comes back, and she's like, yeah, they're expecting you there now, so head over there. And so they went over, and that just happened to be the place where I hosted a weekly open mic. Rob seemed to be impressed by it and came over and talked to me, and we got to drinking, probably had way too many, and he showed me the RV. It was just a really cool setup. As we were talking and drinking, he was like, I think you're a really good guitarist, and you seem like a really cool dude, and I think good people are hard to come by, and my guitarist who's been with me is hopping off soon. How would you feel about coming on tour and seeing the whole country and having all these adventures? And touring for me had always been, like in high school and everything, like such a big dream, and I'd never done it. And so instantly I was like, yeah, that sounds great, let's do that. And he's like, well, we're leaving in like 2 days. And I was like, yeah, I'll do what I gotta do to make it happen. I'm there. And so that was it. To be fair, I said yes to the tour before I ever had listened to any of his songs. They're amazing people with huge hearts. They're 1 in a million, and they're really cool, and it was amazing for Rob to pick me up like how he did and take me on this amazing adventure. They're both also crazy and probably chemically imbalanced of some kind.
That's it. That's it. That's
You're in the wrong
it.
road. Oh my God. I took her to a priest once because I thought she was a succubus.
Rob and Becky are so bizarre. I have to play marriage counselor a lot.
You're absolutely right. It sucks. It's bullshit. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I say we met in prison.
Rob and I often tell people all different kinds of stories.
Sometimes I say, like saving whales in the Galapagos, just to keep it interesting.
Sometimes we say we've met capturing tigers or whatever.
The reality is we just met randomly at this little bar in, I don't even know where, Pennsylvania.
We actually met at a pub called Molly Maguire's in Jim Thorpe, which is in a town near where I grew up. He played guitar for me and was really, really sweet. From the time I met him, we just hit it off really well.
Every day is a struggle in terms of like what Becky's vision for life is and what mine is.
I'm gonna miss these days. I think we all are.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next episode, Fameless. On the next episode of Fameless.
It's hard to worry every single mile if the money's gonna run out or the tires are gonna blow out or if she's gonna get cancer again. The hardest part isn't the miles. The hardest part is us. Every day is a struggle in terms of like what Becky's vision for life is and what mine is.
It's a new day. You need to look at it with positivity and move forward.
I would if there was hope for a new day.
But
It's
there
just
is.
the same day over and over and over. We've done 49 states. Are we famous? You've done a lot of blaming me for things that I'm not responsible for.
You tell me all the time that I've ruined your life. And that since meeting me, your whole life went to shit.
There was a trajectory in my life. And the trajectory changed when I met you. I've faked it every show. I haven't wanted to be there this whole year.
Then why are we out here?
Because I don't want to go home. I don't want to be where we've been, and I don't want to be where we're going. And I really don't want to be where we are right now.
Well, I'd say that's a problem.
It's a big problem.